All right, this is a pretty amazing team, and it came from a suggestion from one of my previous videos by Moo Moo Machines. So shoutouts to them. Thanks for the idea for this. But pretty much the idea is to go with the tiger rhino, but in order to actually scale up the rhino, you put in a panda. So tiger, panda, rhino, and luckily when the panda faints, the tiger moves up and it becomes tiger rhino. And then to throw things, throw another like curveball in there, you add in the donkey, and the donkey will move the thing in the back, which is usually pretty weak, to the front so that the rhino can kill it and then activate its ability so that it hopefully just kills a whole bunch of more things. And it's truly just an amazing team. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites in a long time. And I'm really glad to still see like fun builds pop up in this game. I thought they would have been done by now, but apparently they're still good. So normally Hatch and Shake is good here, but since I'm looking for Panda, just gonna spend all my gold looking for panda pretty much, and maybe take like a spider pill or like a flamingo now that I have the panda. Hopefully find maybe clownfish. That's a pretty good way to scale it, and then try to like get a bunch of blobfish pills and stuff like that. And the stats really add up pretty quickly. The panda, I'm not sure how I actually feel about the panda. Like after doing these runs, it really does make it seem much better than I thought it was, but it's not like amazing or anything. It's just pretty good. But the tiger panda strat also pretty cool. If the tiger panda like leopard or like tiger panda swordfish or whatever, if that worked, it would be really OP, I feel like. Because then, well, I don't know about OP, then it would be really viable. It's already pretty viable, but certainly it would be very it would be much more common now, obviously. But right now, I don't see a lot of pandas on the teams. There used to be a strat back in the day where you'd go panda lion, but both of those things got absolutely nerfed. The lion used to be 100%, now it's only 50%, and the panda used to be a tier 1, but now it's a tier 2. And I think tier 2 is probably more fair. Looks like I've got a decision here. Decide to take clownfish. Could have done either, but I guess if the otter's going to stick around for a little bit, don't mind getting those extra stats. And yeah, getting the ox, pretty nice. That's a good panda hit because it has instant melon. Going against Anime Pretzels there. Recognize that username. I think from It's G&G stream maybe. And there's Early Donkey. Love to see it. So that's part of the squad. Uh, it's kind of a weird unit though, because it doesn't really help. In fact, it can kind of hurt your team at first. If you have something with melon and you put something like weak in front, then they could trade and then, or like if you just have panda. Okay, hold on. Let me actually think this through. So if you have donkey and you have panda, and you put something strong with the melon in front, then it'll move something weak to the front that will just pop your melon. So it doesn't really work out super well if you position like that. So just, don't want to fall into that trap. It's definitely not because like I've done that before and accidentally lost because of it. That would be ridiculous because, I don't make mistakes like that. Of course not. All right, so level 2 panda, perfect. Getting +2/+2. Already 11-17. Love to see it. And I guess I just take a deer here. Pretty good for tempo. I've been attempting to do 100 arena runs recently. It was an idea that I don't know if Cleanup did originally, but Aaron suggested in the Discord, so I thought I would try it out. And I mean, it's a lot of arena runs, but it is a pretty good overall general idea, or it gives you a general idea of how good you are at arena. And since a ranked arena mode might be coming out pretty soon, that will be pretty interesting, and this will be good practice, I hope. So we'll see how it goes. Still starting it out. The goal is to win 75 out of 100. That is cleanup score to beat. I don't think I'm actually going to beat that, but I'll try my best. And speaking of like random game updates, they announced recently that they're going to be showing off the new pack. They're going to release one pet a day on their Twitter, and you'll be able to see, okay, interesting, the level 2 donkey there. Did actually lose that round, but yeah. So you can check that out. The new pack is going to be the golden pack, and I think it's a much better way to do it. I'm pretty happy with how they're doing it. I think it's much more interesting than what they did previously, where they just kind of released Pack 3 on the test server without any notice. It's just like, here it is. But now there's some anticipation, some hype buildup. It should be pretty cool. Looking for this rhino at this point. I guess lemon is probably best for now. Melon might be better later, but okay. Looks like I just decided to take Eagle. I am on lethal here, so it's a little scary. Don't want to lose, because then I would die when you're on lethal. That's what that means. And I've got like a pseudo summon team here, kind of interesting. And actually, the deer synergy is pretty nice because you move something weak to the front, so you'll probably get an extra splash attack off of it. So a little bit of synergy with deer and donkey too. There's a level 2 deer. I could have gotten the turkey buff there if I sold the eagle, but I guess I don't know if I'm actually going to sell eagle. This might just be a dead run if I don't manage to find rhino, but luckily, just in time, I managed to find the rhino, and now I can finally put the team together and go panda rhino. It's only a level 2 panda, but still pretty good stats. 12 18 plus 8 plus 11, so a 20 29. Not bad. Hopefully will be good enough, and you'll love to see it. A summon team, and there's the shark to the front, and just able to wipe out their team. Rhino does double damage against tier 1s, and it turns out all the summon spawns are tier 1s. So I'd love to see that, just crushing their team, even at only level 1. And immediately I see a tiger in the shop, so I love to see that. I'm a little surprised I actually sold the turkey there. It would be nice to get out of like a snake sniping range, maybe dolphin sniping range as well. So I think the turkey buff would have been relevant there, since I ended up selling that anyway for white tiger, because getting level 3 is pretty tricky, but just one white tiger, instant level 3, and love to see it. Another summon team. So apparently, I did not know this. Oh, look at that. That was so good. 24 damage there. But the tiger panda actually makes it so it activates 2 feint abilities, and that means that it moves 2 things to the front. So it'll actually move the thing that's in the 4th spot to the front first, and then the 2nd spot will be the thing that is normally in the last spot, which isn't great, but it usually works out pretty well here, as you can see. So the stego, and then it just pops off. The lemon, love to see it. So good. And still got 3 more rounds of this. And you know it's going to be amazing, because, I mean, this is the run that I decided to post to YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't overhype it too much, but tiger, panda... So it gives extra stats, but it's only 50% because the tiger's only level 1. So I want to make sure I actually give this guy to 50-50. But there's level 2 white tiger, and since the panda faints first, it means that the tiger is going to become a level 3. And just such a beautiful team. Orca in front, and then, oh my god, that was so good. Look at that. Just incredible. Absolutely demolishing their team. That was so good. That was so beautiful. Just like a masterpiece of a team, really. I just want to compliment myself as much as possible. Just getting some sniper protection here. Yeah, I mean, if I run into any more summon teams, they've got no chance. This is like the ultimate summon obliterator. Maybe that should be like the name of the video. Maybe that's too over the top. I don't really know. But let's see. Stego to the front? Or no, wait. Okay, so the donkey kind of messed things up there. Just activate the saber tooth, but for some reason the pets didn't actually spawn, I guess. So that is unfortunate for their team. Was it already 50-50? I wasn't really paying attention, but it will definitely be 50-50 now. And just buying food, because I don't really have anything else to do. Try to get like out of croc range, I guess. Get like above 16 health in case they have level 3 croc. Not really too much to do, but love to see this. Weak things to the front, and look at that damage. Even against a fairly strong team, able to clear it out, and there's 10 wins. Love to see it. Very fun team. I would recommend trying it out for yourself. Thanks for the suggestion, and thanks for watching. See ya.